Good morning, everyone. I just woke up not too long ago, went and got my coffee, came back home. I want to talk about something real quick. So we all know that Trump has came out and said, don't take Tylenol. Don't take it, right? And I know there's a bunch of people out there making fun of him. A bunch of naysayers are out there saying, oh, he's full of crap. It's not true. Tylenol's safe and this and that. But I want y'all to hear me out real quick. I remember not too long ago, it's always been the golden rule for pregnant women. If a woman was pregnant, she was not supposed to take any kind of drugs, medications, pills, smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol. That's always been like the golden rule, right? Now we're in a society to where it's okay if pregnant women takes Tylenol, ibuprofen. It's okay if a pregnant woman smokes a cigarette or has one glass of wine. Since when did we become like this in society? It's absolutely crazy. I remember a time, it's always been the golden rule that you're not supposed to take any kind of drug while you're pregnant with a child, okay? But I want to go back to the Tylenol thing. Now, most of the doctors you're hearing are coming out and they're saying, oh, that's not true, Tylenol's safe, They're not backing up what Trump's saying. Most doctors are, right? And they're saying, continue to take Tylenol, it's safe. I'm going to tell you why doctors are saying that. When somebody gets hurt, I want you to think about this for a second. When somebody gets hurt, or when you get hurt, or you have an injury, or, you get your hand cut off, or your fingers cut off, or you lose an arm, or whatever. I know it's like that right here, down here where I live. You could lose your fucking arm and go to the hospital with your arm in a cooler full of ice, and they'll sew it back on and tell you to take Tylenol, right? I'm going to tell you why the doctors are going against what Trump's saying about Tylenol. What do they usually tell you? What does doctors usually tell you when you're in pain and you go to the hospital? Just about 10 times out of 10, the doctors will look at you and say, oh, you'll be fine. Just be sure to take Tylenol, put ice it or whatever. That's what all these doctors in America are pushing on people. They always tell you, take Tylenol, take Tylenol, take Tylenol. That's what they tell everybody. They are telling everybody that goes to the doctor that are in pain to take Tylenol. It's been happening for years. These doctors are pushing Tylenol on people. Tylenol. And the reason I know this is because I've been to the hospitals, I've been to the doctor before, and I've talked to a lot of people that I know over the last few years that's been to the doctors. And every single body I've talked to has one thing in common. You can talk to 20 different people that's went to 20 different doctors, and all 20 people will tell you that all 20 doctors that don't even know each other told them to take what? Tylenol. Okay? So the only reason these doctors, this is my opinion, because it makes sense if you actually think about it. In my opinion, the reason these doctors are coming out trying to make Trump out to be a liar, and they're saying, don't listen to that, continue taking Tylenol, it's safe. In my opinion, the reason all these doctors are saying to keep taking Tylenol, don't believe the research, don't listen to Trump, is because these doctors are pushing Tylenol on everybody. I mean, when you go to the doctor and you're in severe pain, they don't want to give you anything other than Tylenol anymore. They always want to push Tylenol on you, right? So the reason they're saying this, and they're going against the research, and they're going against what Trump's saying about not taking Tylenol, the reason the doctors are going against it so hardcore is because they know if they don't go against it, all of their patients that's going to be coming to see them are going to be like, what are you going to give me now? Can't take Tylenol. And they're pissed about it. They are pissed. They can't stand it. They know that they're going to have to push another drug on the American people other than Tylenol. And they don't. We live in a day and time now to where the doctors don't want to give you anything other than Tylenol anymore. I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you're in severe pain and you go to the doctor, one of the 3 things that they push on the public, that they push on you to take, is Tylenol is usually number 1, ibuprofen's number 2, and I think the third drug is a drug called tramadol or Toradol or something like that. Those are the 3 main medications that the doctors push on the American people that are in pain, that go to the doctor when they have an injury or whatever. And they know that they're going to have to come up with another excuse to, you know, they're going to have to figure out a way or another drug to push on all of us other than Tylenol. And that's what they don't want to do. So that's what I like to talk about. But I digress. Y'all have a good morning.